Blackfacts.com presents Native American Icons, Ira Hayes. Ira Hamilton Hayes was prominently known as one of the 6 flag raisers immortalized in the iconic photograph raising the flag on Iwo Jima. Born on January 12, 1923, in Saskatoon on the Gila River Indian Reservation south of Phoenix, Hayes at age 7 moved with his family to Bapjul south of Sun Lakes in Pinal County. Hayes was working as a carpenter during the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor in December 1941. He confided to his classmate after the attack that he was determined to serve in the United States Marine Corps. Hayes enlisted in the Marine Corps Reserve on August 26, 1942. He completed recruit training in Platoon 701 at Marine Corps Base, San Diego. Then he volunteered for Marine Paratrooper, Paramarine, training at the Marine Parachute School at Camp Gillespie located east of San Diego. Hayes became the first Pima in history to receive his paratrooper wings, to which he received the nickname Chief Falling Cloud. On November 30, 1942, he graduated from the Parachute Training School and received his silver jump wings. On December 1st, he was promoted to Private First Class. A few months after that, Hayes and his fellow paratroopers shipped off to the Pacific Theater. The Marines start the campaign to drive the Japanese out of the Solomon Islands in 1943. It would be the bloody Battle of Iwo Jima that sealed Hayes' place in history. Mount Suribachi, an inactive volcano, was the highest point on the island and of tremendous strategic and symbolic importance. After 4 days of vicious fighting, the Marines made their way onto the mountain slopes. As AP war correspondent Joe Rosenthal pulled up to the shore on a landing craft, he received word that a group of Marines was planning to put a flag on Suribachi's peak. Rosenthal made his way up the volcano escorted by 2 Marines. When they finally reached the peak, Rosenthal spotted the group of Marines preparing to raise the flag and snapped what would become one of the most iconic photos in American history. Hayes and the other flag raisers were ordered to Washington, D.C. to meet with the president in April 1945. The Marines still fighting in the Pacific had not realized that Rosenthal's picture became famous immediately upon its publication, appearing on front pages across the U.S. When Hayes returned home, he was feted by the nation as a war hero. He was lauded by politicians, taken across the country to sell war bonds. He received hundreds of letters from admirers, and visitors flooded the reservation where he had once found solitude. Hayes appeared as himself in the 1949 John Wayne film, Sands of Iwo Jima. His character was also adapted into several books and movies after that. Hayes was promoted to corporal and was awarded a Navy commendation from the Marine Corps for meritorious service in combat during World War II. On the morning of January 24, 1955, Hayes was found dead lying near an abandoned adobe hut near where he lived in Saskatoon, Arizona. He was buried in Section 34, Grave 479A at Arlington National Cemetery. Learn Black history, teach Black history at blackfacts.com.